Breaking news, guys. Artur Beterbiev and Dmitry Bivol will not fight due to Beterbiev choosing to fight Deon Nicholason November 22nd on the undercard of David Benavidez versus Anthony Yarde. Okay. Of course, we know, and we will know later. I have a video coming out on why they didn't fight. So we have more insight on that. But as of right now, this is where we're at. We have Artur Beterbiev taking on Deon Nicholason November 22nd. And Nicholason, of course, is 22, 1-18. So he's a pretty game opponent. I mean, I would like to say it's a stay busy fight. So that would be his second fight of the year, which I think any fighter, regardless of age, should stay busy. That being said, his only loss is to Echabor Apache, which is 13-3-13. Okay, so this guy has knocked out everybody that he's beaten, right? And that tells me that Artur Beterbiev is in a fight that, you know, he's in a stay good fight with someone with a decent record. However, since that undercard is going to be better, because I'm glad to see Artur back into the ring, the fight between him and Bivol is not what it used to be anyway, because Dmitry Bivol, of course, gave up the belt, the WBC. He vacated it because, you know, he was getting discriminated because of where he's from. And Mauricio, you know, was that culprit. So, you know, he gave it up. And if he fights Artur Beterbiev, he wouldn't be fighting for it anyhow. So it really wouldn't matter, right? It wouldn't make any difference. So I do think, if anything, Artur Beterbiev taking on Deon Nicholason on the undercard, I think it should be a setup fight and the winners should fight each other. You know, we've already had Yarde versus Beterbiev, but, you know, who knows? David is the favorite. I like to say slight favorite. I call it 55-45 because Yarde can thump. I like that fight. But David, you know, he is the favorite fighter. So whoever the winners are between these two guys, since they're in the same weight class, you got the former undisputed light heavyweight champion Artur Beterbiev fighting on the undercard. At least he could fight for that belt, which Artur Beterbiev doesn't have any problems with Mauricio Suleiman, or should I say Mauricio doesn't have any problems with him. So, yeah, I wouldn't see why there shouldn't be a reason why the winner takes the winner, okay? And then they should fight. And I think that should make more sense. I always thought that, just based on the fact that, you know, Dmitry Bivol is going through this type of scrutiny. I don't know what he's going to do, but Artur is keeping busy, and keeping busy and active is very, very good. So I like the idea. It makes that card better. Again, Artur Beterbiev stays active, you know, and I hope it sets up a fight on the WBC end, but you know, from the former champion, which was the undisputed Artur Beterbiev, versus the winner of Anthony Yarde versus David Benavidez. So I like that idea. Again, we will have more insight on why the trilogy fight hasn't happened. Tell me what you think. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!